I don't know about you, but me personally, I like to save money, especially with bass fishing, because there's a lot of lures out there, a lot of different things you can buy. Today, I want to talk to you about a lure that can be rigged a couple of different ways, and that way you can save your money. Stay tuned. Hey folks, welcome to Casting with Kirk. I'm Kirk. I'm so glad you could join me today. So I've made many trips to the Bass Pro Shops, Cabela's, all those places. I've made many trips online to a lot of different places like Tackle Warehouse and ordered a lot of lures over the years. Through all those trips, I have found out I really like with soft plastic lures to find ones that I can rig multiple different ways, and that way I don't have to carry a ton of bags of soft plastics. One of those lures is called the Twin Tail Grub, or also referred to as a Hula Grub. It's a twin tail grub because it's got two little tails on it, and it's called the Hula Grub because it's got this little skirt hulaing around, I guess you would call it, on top. Now basically it's representing two different things. You can use it to represent crawfish, and you can use it to represent bait fish. This is a type of lure that you can rig either on jig heads, you can throw it actually on the back end of a jig, and you can Texas rig it. So with the jig head, I'm either going to get what's referred to as a pitching jig or a football jig, usually with a maybe 2-3/0 hook. I usually go with the 4-inch Hula Grub. You're just going to thread it right on that hook, pop the hook out, run it straight up to the head, and right there is your fish catching machine. This little guy will catch a ton of bass dragging it around rock, through gravel, pitching it up around laydowns. You can Texas rig it on an offset 1/2 worm hook and drag it around weeds. Works just absolutely phenomenal in so many different environments. It works great in all different seasons, spring, summer, fall. If you've got open water in the winter time, you can just real slowly drag this across the bottom. Again, it's representing either a fish eating on the bottom or really slow crawfish moving. Get yourself your jig, tear off that little Hula Grub piece on top, and now you've just got a twin tail grub that you're just going to take your football jig, your pitching jig. Works kind of good too on swim jigs. You're just going to thread it up, pop it out the body, push it all the way up to the head, and now you've got a jig and a trailer. Looks just like a crawfish when you're throwing it around rocks and throwing it around laydowns. I like to throw it personally on a bait caster most of the time when I'm pitching around docks. If I'm out fishing a little deeper, for dragging it and stuff, but you can get away with throwing it, especially with lighter weights. When you Texas rig it, you can get away with throwing it on a medium or medium heavy spinning rod. I usually go with an 8-pound monofilament or copolymer on those rods. If I'm using my bait casters, I'm going, if it's heavy weeds, I might go to 40-pound braid. If it's a little more open water, I'm gonna probably go with 12-pound fluorocarbon. So the Twin Tail Hula Grub is a great lure to rig different ways, great way to save money, catches a lot of bass year round. Well, if you like these tips and tricks, you like this information about saving money, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button. I look forward to seeing you next time. You folks have a great day. Get out and do some fishing.